Local lessons for coaching.
Wild way to win with how good the pitching was in that game.
Yeah, I mean, that was, wow. A lot of pitchers that are going to pitch for a long time. Obviously, Smith is, I was trying to remember a lefty that I've seen that starts with that kind of arm. And I can't remember one in 35 years. So, but Prager was in his own way, obviously, just as good. We made some nice plays behind him, played really well in the outfield. Jace made a couple big plays. Sorrell made the big one, whatever inning that was. But yeah, it was two really good teams and just elite pitching. Wow.
Were you all at all surprised they put Appel on there with 2 outs?
No, because McIntyre's been he's a huge part of their team, and I'm sure we'll see him again this weekend, and he's very trusted. And I thought Teddy put together a really professional at bat and like an older player. It was awesome. And I think the crowd, 12th man played a huge role. There's no doubt about it. I couldn't hear the signs, probably got sped up a little bit, or hear the signals, whatever. And so thanks to them. And I really want to thank our grounds crew, how hard they worked to get this ball game in, give us a chance to play tonight. Very thankful.
Seen a lot of Ryan Prager in your time. Where does this rank on his best innings in his career?
It's good. It's good. He's he's probably right up there. Especially, it's probably one of the best ones considering who he's matched up against, because that any pitch at any time, and they had guys on. He doesn't strike out as many as Hagan, and so at any time, any pitch, if one run's going to feel like 4, and so you got to match him, and he did that.
And to see Evan Ashton bounce back the way he did, give you, I believe, 4 innings, and then also save the rest of the bullpen. What does that mean for him and the club?
Huge. It's good to stretch Evan out. I doubt we get to use him again this weekend, but good to stretch him out because we're going to need him to be able to do that in the postseason.
What did you make of Prager? You kind of touched on it, but not only given who he's going up against, knowing he's going to have a good night, but dealing with not just the elements. Looks like he's swapping out balls a lot, but the weight and everything else.
Yeah, I think it was great on both pitchers' part. Dealing with, they had to go out there and pitch in the rain to start the game and feel their position a little bit. So it was tough. It's awesome atmosphere. What else do you want to say? It's freaking super regional, College World Series type game right there.
This offense gets a lot of accolades for the long ball, but you had, Travis disrupting things on the base path and that hit and run to set up. What was it? Was it a call hit and run?
No.
Okay.
You don't hit and run with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
But he, we were just trying to steal a base. Get the runner started. Pitcher had big leg time. They knew what we were trying to get to second base. So just got lucky that he put it in play and hit it to right field.
Going back to that last at bat, when the stakes are as high as they are, both teams are tired. Is there anything different told to the batter, or is it just go do?
No, it's just gotta go out there and make sure. There's nowhere to put him, so you got to make him throw strikes. And so I think he took the first pitch, the first breaking ball strike, and and McIntyre throws a couple different breaking balls. So you just got to see the shape of it. You saw the difference in that at bat versus Sorrell coming in and knowing that he's going to get a breaking ball. But he swung at the first one he saw, and it was out of the strike zone. Whereas Teddy, older player, sees the shape of the pitch. Oh, there it is. I got it. That's what it looks like. Now he knows where it has to start for it to be a strike, and where if it starts another spot, it's going to be a ball. And that's McIntyre's awesome, but Teddy put together a great at bat right there. And it helps having the bases loaded because there's no. We gave him the take on the 3-1 pitch, so I was going to make the guy throw 2 strikes in front of this crowd.
Asked you this morning about the comparison to Paul Skeens. Now that you've seen Smith in person, does he complete that?
He's probably. He's in the conversation for sure. I can't remember a better left-handed starter. Well, I should say with that kind of arm. We've faced a lot of really good left-handed pitchers that have had great seasons and great numbers, but with that kind of arm, that guy. I've coached the only college pitcher to pitch in the College World Series and the Major League World Series in the same year. And I can see, we just said in the locker room, that guy's going to be pitching this October. I don't know how you couldn't, unless he's not rested. How do you not take that guy and get him in your bullpen?
What do you, you touched on it as well, but in terms of the atmosphere, what was it like to see, given the delay? And
it was great, man. 12th man shows up. I'm sure tomorrow night and Saturday will be even better, but just love how knowledgeable the fan base is. Like, they can feel when it's a big pitch and they can feel when it's a big moment. all the time, and this is what this is what it feels awesome to be at A&M because of the 12th man.
Any idea who's going tomorrow?
Probably be Lampkin. Need to talk about it, but that's more than likely that's what we'll do.
How difficult was it to play defense under these circumstances, given the conditions?
It was probably pretty difficult early. Balls on the ground for sure. Wet field, but grounds crew did a great job. Field was in great shape. It was sturdy. It was wet, but it wasn't soft, so it was fine.
What was your kind of initial reaction on that ball that Caden tracked down? I know the ball wasn't carrying.
Yeah,
too
the ball
well,
wasn't
but-
carrying tonight, and they hit some balls and they, Evan was finished because I think 3 balls in an inning got landed on line drive to the shortstop, and then 2, the double, right, and then the ball to the left field. But yeah, I was just hoping it was going to stay in the ballpark. We had him playing pretty deep, so I knew if it stayed in the park, I think Caden would catch it.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right, see you.